What if I told you that the objects lying quietly inside your home could be the very reason why money slips away, opportunities vanish, and peace never stays? Buddhist teachings reveal that certain things carry vibrations that silently attract poverty and block prosperity, no matter how hard you work. In this video, we'll uncover 5 dangerous things you must remove from your home immediately if you want to invite wealth, harmony, and good luck. Stay with me until the very end, because the last one, often found in almost every home, could be the biggest reason your fortune is being shattered without you even realizing it. But before we begin, I've made a special ebook where I reveal over 40 items you must remove from your home to protect wealth and invite prosperity. If you want it, just comment, "I want the book," below and I'll bring it to you. But hurry, copies are very limited. Now, let's start with number 5. Number 5, dead plants or dried flowers. In Buddhist philosophy, plants are not just decorative objects. They are living beings that breathe life into a space. A healthy green plant radiates vitality, growth, and prosperity, creating an environment where positive energy can circulate freely. When you bring plants into your home, you are inviting nature's life force, also called prana, into your personal space. But the opposite is equally true. When plants dry out, wither, or die, they begin to radiate vibrations of decline, decay, and stagnation. Think about it. Would you eat food that has spoiled or drink water that has gone stale? Of course not. Yet many of us keep dead plants or dried flowers in our homes without realizing that they are energetically polluting the environment and blocking the flow of abundance. The presence of dead plants affects not only the energy of your home, but also your subconscious mind. Imagine walking past a wilted, lifeless plant every day. It might seem unimportant on the surface, but deep inside, your mind records it as a symbol of loss and failure. This daily exposure to lifelessness seeps into your thoughts, lowering motivation and reinforcing feelings of scarcity. Buddhist wisdom teaches that your outer environment is always shaping your inner world. A room with dead plants creates a constant reminder that something which once thrived has now faded, and unknowingly, you carry that same vibration into your finances, relationships, and decisions. You may find yourself experiencing money slipping away, opportunities disappearing, or a lack of energy to move forward. There is also a deeper spiritual truth tied to this. One of the fundamental teachings of Buddhism is impermanence, that nothing lasts forever and that everything is constantly changing. When you hold on to dead plants or dried flowers, you are symbolically clinging to something that has already completed its cycle of life. This resistance to impermanence creates energy blockages in your home. It is like trying to breathe in stale air instead of allowing fresh air to circulate. By letting go of dried or lifeless plants, you align yourself with the natural rhythm of life, making space for renewal, growth, and fresh blessings to flow into your home. In this way, removing dead plants is not just about tidiness, it is about aligning your energy with abundance. Even from a practical perspective, dead plants are not harmless. They collect dust, invite insects, and reduce the overall freshness of your home. A healthy plant cleans the air, lifts your mood, and creates a vibrant atmosphere. A dead plant does the opposite. It silently drains the environment of vitality and creates stagnation. Spiritually, this translates into stuck opportunities and blocked financial growth. If you are struggling with money not staying, deals not working out, or a general lack of progress in life, take a look around your home. Those dried flowers in a vase or that neglected plant in the corner might be silently contributing to the energy of poverty and lack. The solution is clear. Remove all lifeless plants and flowers from your living space immediately. Do not hold onto them for decoration or sentiment. Instead, replace them with fresh living plants that symbolize growth and prosperity. Even a single green plant, lovingly cared for, can transform the energy of an entire room. When you water a plant, you are symbolically nurturing your wealth and blessings, ensuring they continue to grow. This is why so many cultures, including Buddhist tradition, encourage the presence of green plants in homes and temples. They remind us to stay connected with life, growth, and renewal. By clearing away dead plants and making space for thriving ones, you are creating an environment that mirrors abundance and invites prosperity to take root in your life. If even something as small as a dead plant can quietly drain your wealth and happiness, imagine what happens when the very flow of time itself is frozen inside your home. That brings us to number 4. Number 4, broken clocks or non-working watches. In Buddhist thought, time is not just numbers ticking on a clock, it is the very rhythm of life. Time symbolizes movement, flow, and the continuous cycle of change. When a clock in your home stops working, even if it is just sitting quietly on a wall or a shelf, it represents energy that has been frozen. It silently radiates stagnation into the environment, suggesting that progress in your life is blocked and opportunities are standing still. Just as a flowing river nourishes everything around it, a running clock represents life's natural flow of abundance. But when the clock is broken, the flow stops, and so does the prosperity that should naturally move toward you. Spiritually, a stopped clock carries a heavy symbolism. It suggests that time in your home is stuck, and this can unconsciously affect your thoughts and emotions. You may feel like you are working hard but going nowhere, repeating the same struggles without progress. This is not just coincidence, it is the reflection of the vibration that your environment is feeding you. Buddhist teachers often remind us that external symbols shape our inner state of mind. A broken clock becomes a constant symbol of limitation, and whether you notice it consciously or not, your energy aligns with that same stagnation, causing wealth and opportunities to slow down. Beyond the spiritual meaning, there is also a practical truth. Think about what happens when you rely on a non-functioning clock. You are misled about time, you miss appointments, and you feel disorganized. Over time, this creates stress, confusion, and loss of discipline. Wealth and prosperity thrive on order, clarity, and the wise use of time. When your home contains broken clocks or watches, you are unconsciously inviting disorder and mismanagement of opportunities. In Buddhist teachings, time is considered one of the most precious resources. Wasting or neglecting it by keeping stopped clocks dishonors this sacred gift. It is also important to remember that watches and clocks are often gifted during significant moments in life, birthdays, anniversaries, or milestones. When such an item breaks, it holds not only physical stagnation, but also emotional weight. Keeping it may feel sentimental, but energetically, it binds you to the past. It ties you to a moment that no longer moves forward, much like the stopped hands of the clock itself. If you want to embrace prosperity and growth, you must honor the flow of time by either repairing these items or letting them go. Allowing only functioning, accurate clocks in your space ensures that your home vibrates with forward momentum. The remedy is simple but powerful. Check every clock and watch in your home. If it has stopped, fix it immediately or remove it entirely. When you ensure that all timepieces are working, you symbolically align your life with progress, renewal, and opportunity. Every tick of a functioning clock becomes a reminder that life is moving forward, wealth is flowing, and opportunities are approaching. In this way, A working clock does not just tell time, it becomes a tool of prosperity, reminding you that energy must always move, grow, and evolve. If a stopped clock can freeze your opportunities and wealth, imagine what happens when the very things you wear every day silently carry the vibration of poverty. That brings us to number 3. Number 3, old shoes and torn clothes. In Buddhist teachings, the objects you keep and wear carry a vibration that directly influences your energy. Clothes and shoes are especially powerful because they stay in close contact with your body, absorbing your emotions, struggles, and experiences over time. Old shoes and torn clothes, even if they seem harmless, symbolize hardship, neglect, and poverty. They whisper to the universe that you are holding on to scarcity rather than making space for abundance. When you surround yourself with items that reflect lack, you unconsciously attract more lack into your life. This is why Buddhist wisdom encourages us to carefully choose what we keep closest to us, because what you wear is not just fabric, it is energy. Think about shoes for a moment. They carry you through life's journey, step by step, absorbing the roads you walk and the struggles you face. Old shoes, especially those worn down and neglected, carry the vibration of your past hardships. By holding on to them, you are symbolically choosing to walk in the same struggles again and again. Torn clothes, on the other hand, reflect an image of incompleteness and loss of dignity. Even if you wear them only inside the house, they influence how you feel about yourself, lowering confidence and silently affirming scarcity. Buddhist philosophy reminds us that prosperity flows where dignity and self-respect are present. If your clothing reflects poverty, your energy will too. From a psychological perspective, keeping torn clothes and worn-out shoes can also trap you in a mindset of just in case. You may think, I'll keep these, I might need them someday. But this belief reveals a fear of lack. Instead of trusting that life will provide new blessings, you cling to what no longer serves you. This fear-based mindset is one of the biggest blockages to prosperity. Abundance cannot flow into a space filled with items that scream scarcity. Buddhist monks often say, to receive, you must first let go. By discarding old shoes and torn clothes, you are declaring to the universe that you trust in renewal and that you are ready for wealth and opportunities to arrive. On a practical level, worn-out shoes and clothes are not uplifting. They make you feel heavy, less vibrant, and less confident. Imagine starting your day in fresh, comfortable clothes versus beginning it with something torn and shabby. The difference is not only visible, but deeply energetic. Fresh clothes empower you, make you feel worthy, and inspire you to act with confidence. When you feel strong and presentable, you naturally attract better opportunities. This is why, even in Buddhist monasteries, robes are carefully maintained and replaced when old. The outward appearance is a reflection of inward respect for the self and for life itself. The remedy is simple but transformative. Go through your wardrobe and shoe rack. Remove everything that is torn, worn out, or that no longer makes you feel dignified. Donate what is still usable and release the rest. As you clear these items, you are clearing away the energy of poverty and making space for new blessings to arrive. Replace them with clothes and shoes that represent growth, comfort, and self-respect, even if it is just a few simple items. Every step you take and every garment you wear should affirm abundance, not scarcity. When you make this shift, you will notice a new sense of energy, confidence, and prosperity entering your life. If old clothes and worn-out shoes can tie you to scarcity, what about the lifeless objects in your home that no longer work but still sit there, silently blocking your wealth? That's exactly what we'll uncover in number 2. Number 2, unused electronics and broken appliances. In Buddhist philosophy, your home is considered an extension of your own mind. Whatever sits in your surroundings also takes up space in your thoughts and energy field. When you keep unused electronics or broken appliances lying around, they do more than just gather dust. They radiate stagnation, failure, and blocked energy. These objects were once built to serve a purpose, to bring movement and function into your daily life. But when they stop working, they no longer contribute. Instead, they hold the vibration of dysfunction. Just as a body that does not move loses strength, a home filled with lifeless machines reflects wasted potential and blocked prosperity. Think about what broken appliances truly symbolize. A refrigerator that no longer cools, a television that no longer plays, or a phone that no longer works, all are reminders of interrupted flow. They symbolize goals not achieved, opportunities missed, and energy stuck in the past. Each time you look at them, even without realizing, your subconscious mind registers failure and incompleteness. Over time, this weakens your confidence and lowers your energetic vibration. Buddhist teachings emphasize the importance of keeping only those things that nurture growth and harmony. By keeping broken machines, you send a signal to the universe that you are willing to live with lack and dysfunction rather than welcoming renewal and abundance. From a psychological point of view, many people hold on to unused electronics out of fear or attachment. Maybe I'll fix it one day, or it costs me a lot, I shouldn't throw it away. But in reality, keeping these items shows a mindset of scarcity, the belief that you cannot let go because you may never get better. This fear is one of the greatest barriers to prosperity. Abundance requires trust and openness. By clinging to what is broken, you unconsciously close the doors to receiving something new. Buddhist monks live simply, with only what is needed and fully functional, because they understand that useless possessions are chains to the past that prevent spiritual and material growth. There is also a practical angle. Broken electronics take up space that could be used for something life-giving. They collect dust, disrupt the order of your home, and even create health hazards when neglected. Imagine entering a room where unused machines are piled up. It immediately feels heavy, cluttered, and uninspiring. Now imagine a space that is clear, functional, and filled only with what you use. Suddenly, the energy feels light, fresh, and full of possibilities. This is not just imagination. It is the energetic difference between a home that attracts prosperity and one that silently pushes it away. The solution is clear. Remove or repair every broken appliance and unused electronic device in your home. If it is beyond repair, let it go. If you do not use it anymore, donate it to someone who will. By doing so, you symbolically clear out blockages and invite renewal into your space. Every functioning item in your home then becomes a symbol of abundance, reminding you that your life is in flow. When you surround yourself with items that work, you align your energy with progress, growth, and prosperity. This simple act of clearing away the broken is one of the most powerful ways to open the door to wealth and harmony. But here's the most powerful truth of all. None of these items compare to the last one. Almost every home has it, yet it is the single strongest magnet for bad luck and poverty. And the most surprising part? Many people even decorate with it without knowing its dangerous effect. Let's reveal the final one. Number 1. Number 1. Broken or cracked mirrors. Mirrors are not just decorative objects. They are powerful tools that reflect and amplify energy in your home. In Buddhist and Feng Shui teachings, mirrors are believed to double abundance, attract positive energy, and even protect against negativity when placed thoughtfully. However, when a mirror is broken, cracked, or damaged, it becomes a source of disturbance rather than harmony. A fractured mirror doesn't just shatter glass, it shatters energy, reflecting confusion, misfortune, and instability into every corner of your life. Its very presence creates a subtle yet persistent vibration that can block wealth, opportunities, and peace. The symbolism of a broken mirror runs deep. It represents a broken reflection of your life, suggesting that things that should flow smoothly, relationships, career, finances, are scattered or fractured. Even if you don't consciously notice it, your mind absorbs these fractured reflections daily. Buddhist teachings emphasize that the external environment mirrors your inner world. A cracked mirror quietly reinforces stress, indecision, and scattered energy, while a whole mirror radiates clarity, focus, and prosperity. By keeping a broken mirror in your home, you are holding on to energy that continuously fragments your potential. Broken mirrors also impact your subconscious on a psychological level. Every glance you take at a damaged reflection creates a subtle association of imperfection and instability. Over time, this can lead to diminished confidence, poor decision-making, and even recurring financial or relational setbacks. In homes where mirrors are frequently broken or cracked, people often report inexplicable bad luck, disagreements, or money slipping away. The energy may not be obvious, but it is consistently present, quietly influencing your life without you realizing it. From a practical perspective, cracked mirrors are also unsafe. The shards can cause physical harm, and their jagged edges carry sharp, disharmonizing energy in the space. In Buddhist wisdom, safety, peace, and flow are essential components of a harmonious home. A broken mirror violates all three, creating both physical and spiritual disruption. Replacing it with a clean, whole mirror restores balance, encourages positivity, and invites wealth and good fortune. The act of removing or fixing a broken mirror is not just decoration. It is a ritual of clearing stagnant energy and re-establishing harmony in your life. The remedy is simple but transformative. Remove any broken or cracked mirrors immediately. Replace them with intact, polished mirrors that reflect light, energy, and positivity. Position mirrors thoughtfully to amplify abundance and bring clarity to your space. When you take this action, you are not only removing negative energy, but also creating a home environment that supports growth, prosperity, and happiness. Remember, the mirror is often the most overlooked item in your home, but its impact is far greater than anything else on this list. By respecting the energy of mirrors, you honor both your home and your life's potential. Now that you know the 5 dangerous items quietly affecting your home, from dead plants to broken mirrors, it's time to take action. Removing these objects is more than tidying up. It's a way to clear stagnant energy, invite prosperity, and protect your peace. Your home is a reflection of your life, and when your space is aligned with positive energy, abundance naturally flows. Remember, change starts with small steps. Even replacing just one harmful item today can shift the energy in your home and your life. Imagine walking into a space that feels lighter, calmer, and full of opportunity. This is the power of mindful choices. And if you want to take this transformation even further, I've created a special ebook that reveals over 40 items that silently affect your wealth, luck, and harmony. Comment, "I want the book" below, and I'll send it to you personally. But act fast. These are very limited copies, and your home deserves this gift of abundance. Finally, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any future videos that guide you to wealth, luck, and inner peace. Take charge of your home and watch as prosperity begins to flow naturally into every corner of your life.